Hello and welcome back to Mexico News Network's Daily Report. Let's continue with information. Mexico figures as one of the most popular travel destinations in the world due to its wide array of settings, world-class infrastructure, and probably the warmest attention you will ever receive. With its colorful beaches, fascinating archaeological sites, cosmopolitan cities, and one of the richest cuisine in the world, this country offers second-to-none vacation choices for all tastes at prices you wouldn't believe.
Mexico figures as one of the most popular travel destinations in the world. With its colorful beaches, fascinating archaeological sites, cosmopolitan cities, and one of the richest cuisines in the world, this country offers second-to-none vacation choices for all tastes and at prices you wouldn't believe. Lately, news about conflict near the US-Mexico border has prompted government warnings aimed at cautioning or even discouraging tourists from traveling to Mexico. However, here are some real facts about this fascinating country. Tourist destinations in Mexico are quite safe. In fact, according to data compiled by the FBI and RRS y Asociados Prominix, the murder rate in American states like Oregon, Maine, and Wyoming is actually higher than that of the Yucatan Peninsula. In spite of Washington, D.C. reducing its homicide rates in the past 10 years, Mexico City is still 4 times safer than Washington, D.C., according to data brought forth by Prominix. Mexico City is a must-see, taste, feel destination that will dazzle you from the very moment you catch a glimpse of it from the airplane's window.
With amazing cultural attractions, stunning architecture, the most delicious and varied food, and historic buildings at every corner, Mexico is a must-see, taste, and feel destination that will dazzle you from the very moment you catch a glimpse of it from the airplane's window. Get ready to live the greatest adventure and make the most of this holiday in Veracruz. Pack your suitcase in 1 second, fill up the gas tank, and get your iPod ready with your favorite tunes because this weekend we are off to the road trip across Veracruz.
Pack your bags, fill up the gas tank, and get your iPod ready with your favorite tunes because this weekend we're off to a road trip across Veracruz. Our first stop is the actual port of Veracruz, a city filled with charm, colors, and traditions every step of the way, not to mention its delicious cuisine, featuring mainly seafood and fish-based dishes. Hop on the car once again and head off to Tlacotalpan, a mystical town well known for giving birth to hundreds of talented musicians. The iconic Agustin Lara was born here, and there is a museum which was its former house. And to finish our road adventure, let's head off to Catemaco, a town where mysticism is in the air. Here, the most emblematic activity are the limpias, which are special rituals for cleansing body, mind, and soul. So, what are you waiting for? Pop those suitcases in the trunk and get ready to live your own adventure in Veracruz.
So what are you waiting for? Pop those suitcases in the trunk and get ready to live your own adventure in Veracruz. Oaxaca is a state located in the south of Mexico with a lot to offer. With its 9 bays and 36 beaches, Oaxaca is undoubtedly a place worth visiting. But there's one event worth talking about that takes place in the city of Oaxaca de Juárez, the state capital of Oaxaca, the Guelaguetza.
The Guelaguetza is an annual event held in the state of Oaxaca. It's also known as the Fiesta de los Lunes de Cerro, meaning in English, the Feast of the Mondays on the Hill. and constitutes the highest form of artistic and traditional expression of Oaxaca. In fact, it's an impressive cultural display on behalf of the communities that are part of the state's 8 regions. The Guelaguetza started in 1932 as a racial homage, paying respects for Mexico's regional and national culture. Today, it's more than that. It's the most important holiday in the state, where the 8 regions of Oaxaca meet, presenting the most important aspects of their traditions through the arts. The word Guelaguetza is a Zapotec term meaning to share or give away. The festival takes place on the Fortin Hill, overlooking the city on the last 2 Mondays of July. Enjoy the folklore of over 50 communities from the 8 regions of Oaxaca, delighting the soul and feeding the spirit. Experience Mexico's culture and traditions in its purest expression with La Guelaguetza, a live display of colors, music, and costumes.
So now you know. So do not wait any longer and go to Oaxaca to enjoy one of the most important cultural events in Mexico. In other news, the Baja 1000 is definitely one of the most famous off-road races in the world, second only to the Paris-Dakar Rally. However, unlike the Paris-Dakar, the Baja 1000 does not progress through stages, which makes it the longest and the oldest race of its kind. In this race, which can take place every year in November since 1967 in the Mexican Baja Peninsula, participants face unforgiving terrain, sharp turns, and booby traps prepared for them to be raced as spectators in the desert. The vehicle types that participate range from trucks to cars and motorcycles. It really doesn't matter what kind of vehicle you drive as long as it is fast. This year's race will start and end in Ensenada and will run from November 18 to November 21. Racers from all around the world compete in these scenarios that seem out of Mad Max, facing extreme weather, poisonous animals, and other obstacles that wilderness has prepared for them. Well, this is all for today. Thanks for watching us broadcasting from El Dorado Royal Spa Resort by Charisma. I am your host, Sofia Rattinger, and do not forget to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Google+, and log on to www.mexiconewsnetwork.com for more relevant information about Mexico and, of course, over the world. We'll see you the next time.
Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.